What the Fibblethip is up, YouTube? It's me, Phang, with East to West TCG, and I'm back with some more arena gameplay. It's been a while. Thank you for being here. We're gonna hop into a quick draft of Final Fantasy and see if we can win some games and maybe score a trophy. Let's see what we can come up with here. All right. So on the rip, we got Cypher Amasi. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gains double strike, like Squall. Deals combat damage, cast target instant or sorcery with mana value 3 without paying its cost. Oh. So that's like the instant and sorcery version of Squall. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Funny enough, that might just be the best card in the pack to take right now. I don't mind that. Oh, Summoner's Grimoire? Let's go. Grahatia is pretty good too. Oh, brother, I can't say no to that value. Like, the card draw on Grahatia is great, but to getting this on Cypher? Brother. I've got to. Got some removal that could wheel back around later, so let's just keep our eyes on what we got coming our way. I will not pick this in a draft. You have to have 3 legendary creatures for it to flip, and then you lose a creature. I get it pumps the board, but I don't think that's it. Ignis is pretty good. Ignis can ramp. We could be in blue-green. We could splash for a 3rd color, like red. I think Ignis is probably it. I've come up with a new recipe. So yeah, let's grab him. If you were picking this in draft, you're a madman. It's just 5 black mana, no biggie. Alright, Fire Magic. Pretty decent. Ultros, pretty decent. Suplex, not too bad. I don't see anything that's like popping out at me like it's a must pick. But Cypher, I don't have any removal yet. Fire Magic seems decent. Battle Menu is pretty good removal too, because we're not committed to a color yet by any means. Battle Menu, what I like about that is the ability to make a body. It's just a super flexible card. I feel like it's Fire Magic. Ultros is a really good creature too, but I need removal. So let's do this. Let's take Fire Magic, because that can clear the board and keep Cypher around if we're in red. Upper Love Song. It's card advantage. We got Newfound Adventure. So, I mean, ramping is still an option. Ramp with Ignis would be nice, because that also fixes our mana for 3 colors. I think that's probably the best card to pick right there. And we do always have the ability to grab the Cyclers, which I love having in my deck, so keep an eye out for those. Commune with Beavers, also not bad. Helps us fix our land. Which really feels like we're starting to lean into green and red. And for 1 mana, we have a chance of getting a land versus 2 mana, guaranteed land, but losing a 6-drop later on. Yeah, I think that's the move. Call of the Mountain Chocobo seems like a solid pick. Prisha's Wanderings also seems solid. And we also have a town here. This is a really good card because the recursion with the flashback nets us another creature. I think it's this one. Tifa's Limit Break. Okay. Stellar Combat Trick. Now keep in mind, we've got Cypher. So if he gets through, that could be some massive damage. I mean, truthfully, this can just be a combat trick to end a game pretty quickly. So for 3 mana, doubling their power and toughness is pretty spicy. This is great too, though, because that would give us the ability to fix our mana more consistently. You know what? I'm going to try something new. I haven't used this card yet. And that's a good one. What do we want here? Grand Pulse Ochu. It's a decent little creature. Target attacking equipped creature gains menace. That's pretty good. Knowing we've got the Summoner's Grimoire, that's pretty solid. I think we got to take that. Rad Mage's Rapier. Makes a body, gets us an equipment, stack it up on Cypher, or any other creature, truthfully. That's a little game ender right there. So if we got a lot of creatures, that would benefit us. Even if it just gets 2, that could be pretty nasty. But is that the type of top end that we want? I think right now I'm looking for more consistency, and I think the Rapier nets us that. Sage's Nolthus? Noliths? Yeah, we're not going for Lab Man. Let's do this. Just for splash. Yeah, let's do that. Keycurrent Merchant. I think as far as consistency goes, we're going to go for Hilgigus. I want to be careful if blue is our splash. I don't want to go too heavy on blue. Yeah, Swamp. Sure. Alright. Oh, come on, man. Vincent? Brother. Time to pivot? Because if we get rid of blue, we've got decent ways of getting black. I can't say no to Vincent. It's just too good. It's too good. So maybe we pivot away from blue? And with Torgal? My dude. Is he a human? Nah, we don't know what he is. Let's go with Torgal. I think that's a solid choice right there. Another Ignis. Are you trying to keep me from Vincent? Is that what's going on here? This is tough. I could be ballsy. I could go for the town. But this seems like it's calling my name. Maybe Vincent's just not the right card for this deck. Triple Triad. I've played this card before. It worked once. It's free value. Doesn't really do anything the turn it comes down. I feel like Chocobo is the real solid choice here. Let's go for Chocobo. Judgment Bolt deals damage equal to the number of non-creature non-land cards in your graveyard to target creature an opponent controls. I mean, even if it's 1, it's not bad. I like Thunder Magic. There's no doubt about that. Target creature you control fights another. Like, splashing black is still not impossible. The double black is what's really to me. I don't like fighting if I have to. Because fighting can be a pretty lackluster effect if you lose something along the way, or if you don't have something strong enough to fight the thing you want to get rid of. You know, this with the right amount of mana can take care of pretty much everything. Let's take Thunder Magic. Iridia. Discard draw. That's pretty good, and that's a 2-mana creature, and we seem to be moving into a landfallish theme. I think I'll take that. Opera Love Song. What's my 3-drop slot looking like? Oh, it's non-existent. That's crazy. Never seen that before. So let's grab the Mesidian Elder. I just played a couple games with this card and I don't love it. I don't. Because I'm still not sold on blue, truthfully, guys. This could be like a combat tricky kind of deck where we just get some nice creatures out and we make them an absolute menace to deal with. Knowing that's the case, I should probably play it safe in case I go into blue and take this, just for the island cycling. Another Ramu. I think I have to be smart and take this as well. Because my 3-drop slot is pretty minimal. I feel like the Hill Gigas is probably the move. I already have one though. 4-drop slot is incredibly solid. I don't need a Rook turret. I mean, if I splashed, I could do that instead of... I don't want to do that over Barret Cypher or the Grimoire. So that's really not it. I guess... another Hill Gigas? Now, this is a better 4-drop if I wanted to have another one in there. It does not seem like black is an option. Iron Giant, sure. Red Mage's Rapier, sure. Oh, the Wandering Minstrel. So you are trying to put me in blue-green. Could I go red-green towns with a splash of blue? I don't have the land for it. Another Sausage Chocobo. Yeah, I can't justify that. I mean, the stats are fine. It's a 1-3, but I think this is the move. Squall. Aww. And that's solid top end for the deck. That means I could get rid of Iron Giant. I don't know. I just may not be playing blue. Seems like it's smart though with Ignis. Yeah, I think Gladiolus is the choice. Giving your creature trample's pretty nasty. Another Barret? Oh, dude. I don't want to, though. It's legendary. Because that would just be such a feels bad moment. Chocobo Racetrack, not a bad idea. I think the deck's kind of building itself. Now I just need to get some decent land and some decent removal. And I think I just found a nice removal piece there. But Summon Fat Chocobo is incredibly solid as well, too. As far as removal, let's also get rid of Insert really quickly. Fire Magic, Thunder Magic. Fire Magic is in comparison to Thunder Magic, in my opinion. I don't really have a lot, and that's kind of concerning. And I think if I was smart, I would take this, because I need the removal. Hopefully Fat Chocobo wheels. And we got another piece of removal here, so I probably want to take that. Hoping those towns wheel. Cactuar, don't care for that card, truthfully. 3-drop spot still looking kind of weak. I'll probably take another Loperit Scout. Yeah. Yishao Greens, that's pretty good. Another Ignis. I would not mind having 2 because of his ETB effect. And that would help fill my 3-drop spot. The recursion on this is nice too. But I think we go with Ignis, then we just absolutely go into blue as a splash. Oh, then that's such solid top end, brother. Which means I can get rid of a Hill Gigas. Let's get rid of Iron Giant. Where do we go for another Chocobo Racetrack? I mean, my non-basic lands aren't gonna gain me any life and won't get me any stun counters. I think we go for the Racetrack here. What do I want to do? Another Commune with Beavers? This is gonna be a funny deck, guys. I mean, I'll get it right, but there we go. That's great for splash. Take this just from my collection. Laughing Mad might make the cut. Ice Flan, sure. We got one, but there we go. Let's build it. So we got a lot of cards to cut. I don't need more than one of each of those. Chocobo Racetrack and Light of Judgment seems fine. I think Gigantode has a place in this deck. I think one Loperate Scout is fine. I think we got way too much going on right here. I think the Red Mage's Rapier is okay. I don't want a blue one as a 2-drop because I want to guarantee I can play my cards. I really don't think that we need World Map in this deck. We've got other ways of finding land that are better. As far as removal, let's put that over here so we know that it needs to stay. I think we could probably just run with this pocket right here. I mean, even the Loperate Scout could probably just go. Yeah, it's not good enough for me to justify. I'd rather hit Ignis, truthfully. The item shopkeep might just be bad. Oh, there's more removal. Like, I don't have enough equipment to justify him being in the deck. Right? Because it has to be equipped to get that benefit. So does that mean the Rapier needs to go? Or does the shopkeep need to go? Because as far as equipment, I've got Summoner's Grimoire. That might be it. I really want this combat trick, but I don't think that's what I need. Unless I'm wrong. And I ditched Light of Judgment for Tifa's Limit Break. Because with Trample, I mean, yeah, I've got a way of giving Trample here. I've got Double Strike. Damage equal to the number of equipped creatures I control. Maybe Torgal has to go? I don't want to get rid of Torgal. He's a mana fixer. This seems dumb, but maybe the Call of the Mountain Chocobo needs to actually not be in the deck? Because I've got such good creatures here. And I don't want to build a deck that's like 2 themes in one, but Landfall isn't necessarily a theme in my opinion. Putting lands on the battlefield is just something you do inherently. Equipping is not. So I mean, equipping Barret with, the Summoner's Grimoire or the Red Mage's Rapier. Or to any creature, really. It doesn't have to be on him. Maybe, just maybe. Human. Yeah, I mean, this seems dumb. But do I need that? Let's just run 1 and see how that does. Commune with Beavers. I don't think I want to lose that. But 1 would suffice. Because I can find land here. I can find land here. I can find land here. To me, Fire Magic is just kind of a feels bad spell. Like, I could wipe my own board with that, which would suck. Is this a better Landfall deck than Equipment deck? Probably. And knowing that's the case, we'll put that back in. Barret's still a good creature. I have no problem with him being in the deck. Do we get another Commune with Beavers back in? With Gladiolus and Tifa's Limit Break, I feel like I have to have that. Suplex is pretty decent. But maybe Light of Judgment just needs to go because of how expensive it is. And knowing I'll be able to pump and do a cool little combat trick, maybe that's a better solution. What about this? Like, I'm not sold on Fire Magic, guys. I'm just not. I think versus Light of Judgment, I'm going to need to do some single target removal if I'm going to be swinging with big boys, because a big creature on the opponent's side of the board is going to be a problem. It's not necessarily all of them. Alright guys, I think this is where we want to start. We're gonna see if it works. If not, no sweat, but let's give it a shot, okay? And if a card feels bad, we'll probably cut it and put in something better. Oh brother, let's go. The Chocobos are really where it's at. Like, just these alone, having two of them, like, this deck might pop off. Alright, let's get a Chocobo out. Remember sequencing next turn. Do not play your land before playing the other Chocobo. Incredibly important. No way. No way. Does he have the blue protection spell? The one with Phang on it? Gives hexproof, +1/+1. I mean, bro, are you gonna use it on my creature? Is there another 1 mana blue spell that I'm not aware of that's in, like, the Through the Ages set? I doubt it. Oh well. Let's pop off, guys. I'm ready to win. I think Ultros is a fine target to get rid of here, just because of its value and what it can do later on. I don't want stun counters on my creatures as they are growing. I'd like a way to get another land, preferably a blue one. Oh, that works too. I'm not going to play Cypher yet. I want them to feel the pressure of 6 damage coming their way, and now we'll put him out. This feels like a win. I mean, obviously the game's not over, but based on what I see and what I know, it feels pretty good. If we hit one more land drop, we have 2 4/5s on the board and Cypher. Okay, so let's do this. It does not matter who we attack with. Well, it kind of does. So if Cypher deals combat damage, we could recur that suplex in the grave. I'm sure they'll block with the 1/1. Not a big deal. We really lose steam not hitting a land there. It's kind of a bummer. But maybe we can get Commune with Beavers. So we get another land. That's fine. That's fine. So let's do this pre-combat. I think we're at the point where we just want to swing. I know they have mana up. I know they can do stuff. They could send something back to hand. They could pump one of their creatures, but we're putting enough pressure on them. I think we're safe and we're likely securing the win. Yeah, that tells me everything I need to know. So we're in a good spot. Yep, they quit. Right on. So I think leaning more into the landfall side of things was probably the right move. Cool, tier 3, let's go. Ooh, Yatusabe 22, the mighty. Okay. That's not keepable. This seems really dumb, guys, but this is more keepable than you think. With Commune with Beavers, like, I might just pull this off. But either way, I'm not going down to 5 cards. Like, I'm just not. I'm sorry. I am not. I'm not doing it. With Tifa's Limit Break, too, and Red Mage's Rapier, like, we might just pull something off here. Let's do this either way. Let's see what land we can hit. I will take that one. That's fine. This is a feels bad hand, though. Like, I'm not in love with what we're doing here. And, of course, they got 3 colors of mana, so they're set up, I'm sure. Oh, they got the Noctis sleeves. I should have put mine on. But I also don't want to indicate what I may or may not have. I mean, I can double it. Like, I feel like I got to do it now. I have nothing else to do. Or maybe I'll just save it for later. Yeah, let's save it. We're fine. If I don't get another colored land, this game could just be dead. Because they've got 4 mana. Yep. Oh. Nice. 5 flying in the air. Guys see this and think, hell yeah. I'm gonna hit him with the old Tifa's Limit Break. Because they're not gonna double block. They're not gonna lose Dion, and I don't think they're gonna lose that night. Do I do this now? Do I hit them for 6 and take them down to 11? Probably not. So let's do this. Let's get Rydia out. We have Mage's Red Rapier for next turn and Tifa's Limit Break. Let's end turn. If we need to protect Rydia for some reason, we can with this card. Yeah, they're just cooking over there. We got 5 mana. Oh yeah, Fat Chocobo, let's go, baby. I got nothing better to do. Really need blue land, like, big time. Oh, I can take out the Fat Chocobo. I can also take out the Dion. Let's see here. Or, hear me out here. I think the Dion's it, because we'll draw a land. Dion needs to go. And I've got the mana for it. Okay, so let's pass. Yuck. Exile? Bro, come on. Sure, take it. Pass to attackers. Let's get rid of Dion. What's this do next turn? Trample again? Yuck. Dion's got to go, though. Take an awful lot of damage here. 6, 8. Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Not being on curve and not hitting blue has really slowed us down. But that at least protects us a little bit. Cypher. Oh, he has double strike and I can double his power. Oh my gosh. Prompto. I think getting rid of Prompto seems fair, but getting rid of this Chocobo here is probably a better move. I feel like they're up to something, and honestly, if they're up to something, I'm so close to losing anyways, because that's 6, that's 8. I have to lose another creature here. At least that way I only take 6 on paper, and that's before they do anything else. And they can block with the Gubu. Oh, I have a Giganta, of course. I mean, this is it, guys. This is what you showed up for. Let's just do it. Feels bad, but I don't know what else I was supposed to do there. Because I can't win. They got too many creatures. Alright, let's leave this one. They got the win. Good job, opponent. Good job. Good for you. Good job. Good job. I don't think we could have won that one anyways. I think the hand was so problematic. Okay. Not bad. So I put in another commune with beavers, and I took out the Red Mage's Rapier because I have so many other early drops between the Chocobo, the Rydia, Torgal. What do I want here? Probably blue, right? Red. Let's take red. So we'll put the tapped land down. I'm still not sold on blue. Like, I just don't know if Ignis does enough. I know he ramps us, and with the Chocobos it seems great, but not casting him doesn't feel great either. We saw that last game. But let's do this. Let's get the Mesidian Elder out. The Gulu Gardener. Okay. I think Cypher's the move here. Right? Just to have him out early. Present the threat of a double striker. I know it won't do anything, but I want to see what they do here. Okay, they're smart. Sometimes you have to check and see if your opponent is intelligent enough to block, which they are not always, believe it or not. So now seems like a fine time to do Light of Judgment, because I do not want this thing to pop off. I guess they didn't like that, so we'll take the free win. Cool. Did I have fun? I don't know. Did I win? Yes. Yes, I had fun. It's a lot of fun. Two wins, one loss. Let's get it. Sorry about the mic sounds, guys. Oh, this is a good hand. This is good. And we're going first. Let's go. Let's go, Chocolina. Oh, sorry. Spoiler alert. So I could commune with beavers here. I don't know if I should. I should probably just Ice Flam on their turn. But let's see what they do. I've got Suplex up as well, so I feel like we're in a safe spot. Do you only draw one colorless land? What are you doing, bro? Alright, let's ditch the Ice Flam. Let's keep our hand loaded up with lands. Well, if we need lands, we got them. They might have removal. I don't know. Let's go to combat. It's instant. Good, good, good. Yeah, go ahead and surveil. So dumb. So stupid. Is commune with beavers what we need to do? Probably, because we could hit the Chocobo racetrack, possibly. Or Gigantode. That's a good one for turn 4. And we still got mana up for Suplex, so this is good. Come on, cast something, bro. Bye, Chocobo. You will be missed. Just to prepare for the Chocobo racetrack. Let's do this. Let's do Gigantode. This is a weird game. Different. Cool, we can attack through that. So discard a land. Let's get more red mana down. I think the right move here is just to suplex the Ifrit. Pretty far away from getting the Lunatic Pandora. 2 turns. We got mana for Laughing Mad, so we can do that on their turn. We can discard the island because we have no card that costs 2 blue. Another Ifrit. Cool. Discard another land. 2 mana up. They seem to have something. Black Mage's Rod. Okay. Sure. No attacks from the opponent. So let's discard the island and draw 2 cards. Perfect. Oh yeah, I like this. I feel like we present them with the opportunity to double block. So let's do that. Let's see if they take it. They don't. Wow. They'd rather take the damage. Alright, so for sequencing purposes, we will do Saz's Chocobo. I think we will do Torgal. And how much is Thunder Magic? For 2 damage. Oh, we got that. We got that, bro. That's no biggie. And we play out our land. We get the counter on the Chocobo. And we're 1 land away from Gigantode becoming a 6/6. So we'll end our turn. So they're not doing the Lunatic Pandora. Take damage, they get a creature. It's a 4/3. What does it have? That's it. Just a 4/3. And it's a warrior. So, pass to attackers. Probably swing? Guess not. So we have 1 more turn with Ifrit on the board when they go next. They will make mana, so that Lunatic Pandora will probably fire off. I'm going to see what we draw here. Commune with Beavers. Yeah, that's pretty solid. So we can get a land this way. Unless we find something better. Ignis? Yeah, Ignis can also get us a land. So let's do this. Look at the top 6. Yep. You get to counter from Torgal, which I love. Yeah, I know you can surveil. I'm just going to keep tapping it so I make you aware that I know you have that. There's no reason to hold things up for that. Come on. And if I get a 3rd land... Oh, it comes in tap, so never mind, never mind. Let's go with green. Gigantode is online. I think we hang tight this turn. They don't seem to be in a great spot. I don't want to swing in with the Gigantode because they're probably willing to lose the Ifrit. And I could see them being desperate enough to give up the warrior with the warrior sword. It's enough to kill the Gigantode, but we're going to be in good position if they don't play a creature next turn. So they might blow it up with the Lunatic Pandora, but if they spend their mana on that instead, that's fine. Because I can remove any of their other creatures with Thunder Magic. I've got 7 mana to do it, so... No attacks from us. End our turn. Yep, you can surveil. They're not a good spot. Let's just be honest. So this is the last turn with Ifrit on the board. They will sack him after their draw step. Right, that's fine. That is fine. I can still kill that. That's no problem. They're gonna pump it again? Looking around a lot. 3 damage to any target. Yeah, we'll lose the Chocobo. That's fine. Imagine killing a 1-mana creature this late in the game. You are definitely an afraid butterfly. I can sense it. I can smell the fear. I'm gonna pretend I'm looking at my graveyard for absolutely no reason. Come on, what you got? Ah. Instant ramen. Ooh, Cypher. So what's that leave us with? 3 mana, so we can do just 2 damage. Oh, giving it double strike. Yeah, I think that's probably the move. Let's swing in with the Gigantode. They'll probably blow up the Cypher with the Lunatic Pandora. Also, Torgal is truly a fine hound. That's 12 damage coming their way. And if they double block, I'm pretty confident we got a way out of it. They're probably going to put Ifrit in front of it, if I had to guess. Just curious to see what they do here. Because no matter what, they can't kill it. If they put any 2 creatures in front of it, I've got Thunder Magic. Well, yeah, the first strike alone would take any 2 out. So yeah, we're good. We are golden. We'll leave mana up for both Laughing Mad and Thunder Magic. Don't forget that Torgal makes mana. But I would prefer to keep the Thunder Magic. So let's end our turn. Bye, Ifrit. So I'll probably use the Lunatic Pandora on the Gigantode if I had to guess. Oh, making more bodies, huh? If I could have gotten Summon Fat Chocobo instead of the Chocobo Racetrack, that would have been solid. I think I passed it at one point, but I don't remember what I picked instead. I'll have to go back and watch. My turn. No point in doing this now. I think this is probably the move. Let's do Thunder Magic. Let's discard the land. We have no landfall triggers. I know you have your artifacts, bro. I don't need to do that. I'd rather have mana up for Thunder Magic. Alright. Swinging with Cypher? That seems like the right move. But he's not going to get through. So no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it with the Gigantode again. Brother, what are you thinking about? They're going to put the wizard in front of it. Yeah. Really? Are they trying to ping me for damage with the wizard? Is that why they kept it around? They felt that the Mysidian Elder was a better option? Interesting. Okay. I don't know if I agree with that, but it really may not have made a difference in the long run, so... do we pass? I feel like we do. I don't think we need to kill anything before their turn. It might be time to start considering using Ignis on end of turn to exile stuff. I've actually forgotten about that because they are in black. They could recur some stuff. I think the smartest move would be to take the creatures. So yeah, we'll do that on their turn. Like the Mysidian Elder and the Ifrit should go. Yeah, they're surveilling. Like, that doesn't mean that they're putting stuff in the grave on purpose. They might just be looking for an answer. Which I'm sure they are. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 mana with Torgul. Interesting game, though. I feel like we've got a decent position here. I can start making food tokens with Ignis when I do that on their instep. So, yeah, I expected that for a long time. I'm not going to sweat that. I've got other creatures that can do more serious work, so... if we get to Gladiolus, that's going to be incredible. So I'll target card from a graveyard. Let's go ahead and hit Ifrit. Make a food token. And now it is my turn. I have no need for multiple blue. I think Ice Flan is in the graveyard. Yeah, we're good. Let's do this to thin out the deck. Let's go get a mountain. Put that onto the battlefield tapped. Probably should play out another one. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't have 8, but we can start consuming food, which will really mess with their plans. But I think now it's time to swing the Cypher, solely due to that double strike opportunity before they equip the Black Mage's Rod, because I think that makes it a... oh no, it's still have 4 toughness, so we're good. Now what I'm probably going to do is on their end step, I'll do Thunder Magic, spend 4 mana and deal 4 damage to that warrior token. There's Queen Brawn. That's not really a problem for us. Alright, prowess, sure, fine, fine, fine. Discarded the bomb. Interesting. Speaking of bombs, they had to have drawn one by now. So it's my turn. Let's do Thunder Magic. Let's do it for 4 damage. Let's get rid of the Warrior token, which is kind of a bummer because they're going to probably equip Clean Brawn, which is going to be a bit nasty, but it does expend their mana. Well, they didn't like that, so I guess they didn't have much of a plan, so we win. We'll take it. Alrighty. Let's go. We got 3 wins, 1 loss. I like the ratio. And this is a fine hand with a fine hound. Because if Torgal sticks, we can get Ignis down. What do you guys think of the deck so far? White Mage's Staff, I quit. I quit. I'm just kidding, guys. Let's get red out. I only see white so far, so I'm not overly concerned about removal. Okay, I'm lying. Okay. Alright. What is that? Slash of light? Alright, whatever. You ruined my plan, bro. I was gonna get counters on all my humans. You're a jerk. You know that? An absolute jerk. Let's get Barrett out. So he'll be a better attacker than Cypher. I'm thinking we can pressure them quite significantly. Are you dumb? Hold on, I gotta do something here. It's very important. What an idiot! I mean that in a loving way, of course, you know, like, whatever. Oh my god, they're about to take 8. Reach is a funny thing. Like, it trips people up. You might be a gold ranked limited player, but you didn't play like one there, so. Oh, I am about to destroy whatever you equip that with. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry, brother. I'm so sorry. Unblock with the 1/1? Okay. So guys, here's the trick. Let them pay the mana to equip the Steiner because it costs 3. They only have 3 lands. Even if they draw a 4th, they're not going to play something for 1 mana that's going to drastically change the course of the game. So watch this. They pay 3. We go, oops. We say, oops. And they quit. It's over. It's over. Bye, Divine Mads. All right. 4 wins, 1 loss. I still like the ratio. I don't like this hand though. All we need to do is draw green. That shouldn't be that hard. I'm willing to keep this. We've at least got some removal to buy some time to hit some green mana. If we do hit green on our second draw, we can get Torgal out and lead that into Ignis, and it would be a fine play with a fine hound. That's a blazing bomb. I will say hello as well. And we will pass. It's sorcery, that's a bummer. Oh well. If I remember correctly, green is our most prominent color in the deck and our most prominent source of land colors. Like, I think I got a lot of forest in comparison to everything else. And if we lose this one from the shuffler, whatever, you know? I'm not willing to give up the hand. The hand is too good. It's simply too good. And again, drawing a third land doesn't mean it's over because I've got Mysidian Elder here, so let's get this out. At least buy us some time. That's nice. That's nice. This is such a great card. I can't remember if there's a showcase. Okay, by Wizard. Showcase or borderless version of this? If there is, I would love to have it. I doubt there is. I don't think the uncommons got them. But Torgal is so cool. What are you doing? I'm not gonna fall for your combat trick. If you want to hit me for one, you can. Let's cook, brother! Kill my elder. I dare you. Do it. Killing Torgal's the better move. But yeah, take my elder out. Go for it. Let's go to combat. I'm gonna swing and see if that scares them for some reason. Because if they have removal, that would be pretty sweet. I don't want to kill the bomb. It's not really a problem. Suplex might just be better to exile a certain artifact. We will find out. Nah, bro. Like, double your power if you got Tifa's Limit Break. Like, I'm not that worried about it. Another land. Let's go. All right. I think what I would rather do here is this. Leave the red mana up for suplex. Put a counter on Ignis. I've come up with a new recipe. Man, if you played 15, that line hits. Like, every time you go to camp and he comes up with a new recipe, it's just like, yo, Ignis, I love you, bro. And that's just like Final Fantasy 15 in a nutshell. You're like, my dude, what are you doing? Are they gonna sack it? They're gonna use the spell that damages itself and another creature. Yeah, I don't think so, bro. Sorry. I didn't hit any lands. That's crazy. Okay, well, you've lost. That's just the vibe I'm getting. You'd have to have an absolute bomb of a creature here, so let's see what you got. Chocobo Racetrack. That could be problematic. I don't think it will be. That's not a human. Do I want that? I think I do. So let's do this. Let's hit him for 9. They'll probably quit after this. Is this what easy dubs feels like? Is this winning? Oh, that's gonna win you the game. That's it right there. I quit. I quit. Huh. I think if I had a choice, I'd thin the deck, right? Go get a mountain. I think we kill... No, we get rid of... Yeah, they won't see it coming. So we'll give them an opportunity to block the Hilgigus in the Ignis. Let's see what they do here. If they double block Ignis, that's fine. We're so close to closing this one out. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Now this is really gonna tilt them. Good game. Yeah, check this out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can do commune with beavers, not a problem. We're going to hit the summon Titan with the Light of Judgment, so whatever creature blocks it's gonna deal enough damage to let Light of Judgment kill it after damage. Okay, so we still get 3 through. Just fine. So we do this. Light of Judgment. Bada bing, bada boom. And that should be the win. Is that another land? Oh, Gigantode. Alright, let's do this. So, put a counter on it, get Landfall, may discard draw. We sit pretty. We wait till next turn, because I want them to start swinging. I think we're good, guys. Buena, Coup Gourmet. Like, if we can't win this one, that's just sad. Like, I'm pretty confident we can. We got some good top end. We have an Ice Flan still. We have Gladiolus. We have a Chocobo Racetrack. We got Cypher. Yeah, Cypher is a madman. That's going to definitely help things here. Especially with Torgal out. Oh, yeah. So what can I do here? I don't have a Saga in my grave. If I get an equipment out and put it on Cypher, whoo! Really? Well, let's look at it this way. If they block my 2 strongest creatures, they still take 3. So yeah, I would have swung. We would have won. Let's go, brother! Whew, 5-1. I can smell the trophy, guys. I can smell it. It smells like chocobos and beaters. Just like big old fatties hitting the opponent in the face. Can you smell it? I can. It's on its way. Now, do keep in mind, we are now in dangerous territory where Arena knows that I have won 5 matches, and it's probably going to pit me up against other people that are also pretty good. I think that suplex came in clutch. Oh, is this a good hand? Oh my gosh, I think this is a good hand. I think this is a good hand. It's a little bit slow, but they're playing blue, so they're probably a bit slow themselves. We'll put Thunder Magic out just in case we need to remove something here. What you got? Oh yeah, that's so dead. I'm sorry. I'm not messing around with the flyer right now. I know I got Barret, but I don't care. This is my game. You know? This is my game. This is my house. I win. You lose, I win. You're platinum. Let's take you down, brother. Fenrir. I don't really care about that. I know it can pop off, but I feel like the flyer was the right move. Alright. Let's get Ignis out. Let's ramp. Okay, Cypher's not there. That's great. So let's get this town out. Do you have a creature? I would imagine you do. Genova. Blech. Wow, that was good. Okay, so they've got 5 cards that they're gonna draw in the future. We might just lose. This is one that we may just not win, and that's okay. But we got a combat trick, so we will take that. We also have Ice Flan next turn, which is really good. And we also have a Limit Break, which is awesome. So if Genova swings, we can actually shut that all down. They're about to draw 5 cards. Which is great, but it could be bad for them depending on how they play this. We'll see what they do. Because they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They had 12 cards in hand. And it's beginning of combat. Yeah, Genova's a good card. I'm surprised it hasn't made its way into standard, truthfully, but it might just be too slow. We might lose this one. I'm still gonna say it. It's possible. I would put that counter on the arm on, my friend. Put on the oak shoe. See what they do here. They might attack. God, I hope they would. It'd be great to get rid of Genova that way. But they know I've got something. So now they have 7 cards, hands loaded up. Like, we're not in a crazy spot in terms of disadvantage. Like, we still got decent cards in hand. What do I do here? I need to get to my removal spell. And that's what I need to do. So let's do this. And I think we just discard Tifa's Limit Break. Seems dumb, but we're not swinging anytime soon. What we need to do is remove that Genova. And we got a way of doing it. We just have to find the right card. And that is not it. So I'll draw 2 cards. We'll put it on Ignis in case they swing with the Ochu. I'm gonna send it back to hand. I can't remember what can they do for 1 blue mana. No attacks. Now the other thing too, keep this in mind, they could completely deck themselves out. So if we survive this long enough and Genova stays out and we can keep killing their stuff, they might just end up with no cards in their library. I'm hoping that's another win con we can reach if we can draw this out long enough. That creates a bit of a problem. That makes it harder to achieve. But I'm willing to block here. Like, I have no problem blocking this stuff. So let's do Saz's Chocobo so we can start growing our boy. And then we'll get Rydia out. We will play a land. Put a counter on the Chocobo. Let's discard probably Torgal, I imagine. Because we need the landfall triggers for draw discard. We can also stay in the game by making food. But I really need to get to answers. And here's the thing. Now I'm torn. I can start killing their stuff and having them draw cards. Like killing the thing with the most power with a +1/+1 counter. So that's a mutant, that's a mutant. Like if they draw 4 cards, they go down to 17. You know, if I kill this later, they draw 3 cards, they go down to 14. Like, this is possible. I feel like that's probably the move, is to get to some answers and kill some stuff. So let's pass our turn. And this is going to hurt either way. So if they swing with everything, we're going to have a problem. But food is still an option. And food gains us 3 life. Right? Yeah. Okay, so Barrett's dead, which I was going to block the Ahriman and kill it. But I can't stop that. Now things are looking pretty grim. Yeah. Pretty grim. Bro, put it on something else. Like, utilize your mutants, brother. But you do put me on a 3-turn counter that way, so I get it. Just the Ahriman. Wow. That's 10, that's 13. I think the Chocobo is just kind of a dud here. I'm not gonna lie. I think if it blocks here, it will at least mitigate some damage. But doing this kills the Chocobo. We take 10. I can create a food. That's probably it. This is gonna pop off so much more. Oh my god. And that's a common. It's crazy. That's the only thing I can think of, is reducing their board state enough to survive a little bit longer. But yeah, I don't think we come out of this one. Exile up to 1 card from a graveyard. Let's see. I don't make a food that way, but whatever. We're cooked, chat. No, that's fine. I don't mind losing another one. I think now's the time to discard this, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6 plus 4, that's 10. So I can't play both this turn. I don't think I'm going to get to removal fast enough, but having decent blockers might just be the answer. I think it's got to be the land this time. So we'll do Ice Flan. We're going to tap down the Ahriman if they don't counter it. I think Syncopate's the one that forces me to pay. Is that right? So Ahriman's tapped down. They might have protection. I think I remember them having that at the beginning of the game. Yeah, so Magic Damper. Yeah, they got it. That's game. So I'm not going to sit around and wait for this one. Let's just move on. It's a second loss. No big deal. Let's get some wins. It's not over. I've been here before, and this is 100% achievable. Let's go. Let's go. Double Chocobo off the rip. Come on. Give me 2 Sausage Chocobos, which isn't possible because Saz only has 1. There can't be 2. But I'll take it in my hand. Lick again? Huh? We'll take 1. That's fine. We also got Newfound Adventures, so we can pick our preferred color. I'll probably go get a island so I can draw it with Combat Tutorial and get to red sooner. Yeah, that should be fine. Man, that Genova deck, that was tough. Oh, yes, the dream. Let's go. But of course, there's a Grand Pulse Ochu over there. What am I supposed to do about that? Nothing. So, here's the rub. Do I get red so I can play Thunder Magic and kill that thing and get it out of the way, or do I get blue and draw more cards to get to red in an alternate way? I think when in doubt, draw it out. Like, I don't need to swing yet. I really don't. I'm gonna do something to one of those. Eat my shorts, dude. Like, seriously? I'm gonna win with 2 lands. You can go F right off, though, that's for sure. Bruh, like, you're asking for it now. Now I'm angry. This little bird's gonna grow so big and so strong. So big. Yeah, imagine if someone countered that. How do you think that feel, bro? How do you think that feel? Gain new life. It's still within range of Thunder Magic, so that's good. Terra. God, I hope you whiff. Please whiff. Please don't have Fat Chocobo. No! Let's go, dude. Thank God. I think I'm gonna bait out a counter spell this way. I doubt they have another one. Actually, hold on. Is that what I want to do? Or do I want to stay on curve? I think I want to stay on curve. Because I can block the Terra if need be. And if they have another counter spell, yeah, counter the creature, not my draw. Not my card draw. Are they going to transform? No, they're not. This is frustrating. Alright. I can't do anything about the Omega. Well, I can. Kind of. I just don't have the mana for it. So we're gonna kill Terra before it transforms. And then on blocks, I can take out Omega next turn. And that should win us the game. I doubt they're going to use the Stuck in Summoner's Sanctum. God, this is rough. God, this is so rough. So bad. If we go out this way, I'm gonna be so upset. So does that leave me with enough mana? Because Tifa's Limit Break is 3 with one of it being green. I mean, I can outlast. I can do it, but it's gonna be rough. But I think they're gonna use their stupid freaking enchantment. But if they do, they can't pump, which is great, because that is 8 mana, which they don't have. Frick, dude, frick! 4. Come on, man. Like, anything but this. This is not how I want to go out. Alright. We're dead. This is so frustrating. I mean, he had 1, 2, 3, 4. He had 4 freaking towns. We're so close to getting it done and at least staying alive a bit longer. But yeah, this ain't it, so we'll go out in a blaze of glory. We tried. Yep, I'm sure. Good game, and then I'll give him a little cry emoji. Try, guys. So close to trophying. I think that one game was the last one where we just didn't have the right mana. It fell apart. Like, I don't think it was a bad move keeping that hand. Maybe that was this game. I think it was this game. And that's it. 5 wins. I mean, it's not bad. We did good. So if you watch this one and you think I made some misplays, tell me. Tell me how bad I suck. Tell me what I could have done better. Like, it felt good. I feel like the deck is great. There's nothing wrong with the deck. Like, it's everything we needed. We never saw Gladiolus, which is a shame. We never saw Chocobo Racetrack. We never saw Summoner's Grimoire. We just saw the exact same stupid cards over and over again. And they're not stupid, but I'm just bitter. Like, countering this, that was just dumb. Like, we would have been ahead enough that I think that we probably could have pulled something different off. But countering my mana fixing, you're an ass, bro. But either way, it was fun. Let's go ahead and claim our prize. And I'll let you guys open a pack with me. Let's see what we get. City of Mako. All right. See you guys next time.